What's happening, lads? We are back, episode 3 of Road Sub 60 Hyrox. Two things I need to go through with you before I really get into this video, right? Number one is I need to apologise. This video was supposed to be me taking you on like a long run, showing you, going through that, all that kind of crack, right? Tried to record it. How in the name of Christ do people record themselves running with a camera, holding it in their hand, and make it look good? Like, you see girls doing that and they look so pretty, it looks so nice and it's so aesthetic and everything. I looked like a French bulldog sucking honey out of a bee's hole. It was ridiculous. And you couldn't hear me with the wind and all that crack. It was shocking, right? But I promise you I'm going to do that for the next day. Will be another double day with a long run and a strength session, all right? I promise you that. Now, second thing is, I'm really happy with the response I'm getting out of these videos. The views, the messages, the comments, all that kind of crack, right? Really, really happy. I'm glad you're getting so much out of them. But there's so many of you watching that aren't subscribed. Please, if you're watching this right now, just go subscribe to the channel. You'll be helping me out massively. Right, perfect. That's done. Let's get into the video. So we're almost finished hydrating. We are now caffeinating before our workout. I'd love to be one of those YouTubers that like makes the real aesthetic videos of them like making the coffee and all that in the morning. I don't, because this is what it would look like.
That was beautiful.
And I know what you're thinking. Why in the name of God did I make the coffee in the cup that I got in the shop yesterday? I do that sometimes. If I buy a coffee, I'll then just drink my own coffee out of it for the next day, for the rest of that day, maybe even 2 days. Why? Saves on washing up. Work smarter, not fucking harder. All right. This workout that we have today, what is it? It's a conditioning session. It's something that I call the 20-10-20-10-20. And I am going to explain all when we get out to the compound. So we need to do a little bit of stretching out and warming up first for this, because it is a really, really tough workout. And you're doing it for time. But like I said, I usually do runs, 500 meter runs rather than on the assault bike for this, because this is one of those workouts where I like to time myself and then compare it to my time then in maybe 4 weeks time, do the same workout again. I have a couple of those workouts that I do, conditioning workouts that I do once every few weeks, just to see what way my times are, to make sure I'm progressing. Those are really good, like, especially for the likes of me when I'm playing GAA and stuff, that I don't have the time or the bandwidth to do loads of like proper full-on simulations at the minute. That having short conditioning sessions like these that last maybe 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes, and you can compare your times in those to make sure that you're progressing that little bit. Testing out this face tracking thing on my camera. I wonder, is it working or what way it is? Oh,
Warming up.
and we're ready to go. Fucking anyway, I forgot to start me Jesus watch. After all me fucking mouth. How comparing heights. One more round. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. We're done. Now, just doing 3 to 4 minutes on this, nice and easy. Just to release lactic acid, because I said I have training tonight, so see what the stats are. Okay, so the stats are all over the place because I didn't start the timer until after the first round. So it was 25:09. So I honestly don't know. I'd say you could add at least 5 minutes to that, so 30 minutes. I mean, average heart rate according to this is 100, which is way fucking off. It's usually up around 160 doing that workout, so that's obviously off, whatever the fucking hell. Which is so annoying. But what can we do? It's 10 to 11 now. Not bad. Right. What that is contrast cardio, they call it, right? So you're working your lower body in all the first 3 stations, and your upper body in the second 2. So your blood's being pumped to your lower body, and it's being pumped to your upper body, up to your lower body. Something I've done a bit of research on lately. It's supposed to really help with fitness, so I'm going to start incorporating that a lot more in my training. I'm really liking it. They say it works with strength as well, strength sessions. If you do like an upper body exercise, then a lower body exercise, it's really good for your heart. So I'm going to give that a go for a while, see how it works. I'm really enjoying it at the minute, but I'm enjoying all my training at the moment, I really am. Like I said at the start, this session is supposed to be done with runs instead of this. So if you're going to do it yourself, swap out the assault bike for 400 to 500 metre runs, whatever you want. I usually do 500 because one thing I want to really work on is my compromise running before the Dublin Hyrox. Aiming for between 108 and 110 in that. We drive on from there. I have another one booked in January down in Cork. I can't wait for that. It's in Cork Queeve in the GA Stadium. I say it will be unreal. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to try shave a few minutes off it for that. And I'm going to be training for something crazy in the new year yet. I haven't announced it yet, but I can't fucking wait for that as well. But I'm still going to be doing my Hyrox training along with it. I'm hoping to beat that sub 1 hour around March time. But that is the goal, lads. I'll chat to you when I'm back in. Just on the physique element of it, lads, I think I am going well. So yes, fat loss is going well. Another 2.5 to 3 kilos to go. I'm trying to get between 86 and 87, hoping to be there by the Dublin Hyrox by the time that comes around. We're losing fat really slowly, and that's what I want because I don't want it to impact my performance. A pound a week is loads for me at the minute, so I'm happy enough with that. But something fucking hilarious happened. Last Saturday we were hurling the county semi-final, which we won, so county final, here we fucking come. But I got an awful dig of a hurl into the ribs off a lad. He came in and hit me a dig, and now look, it happens, it's hurling. But I got a belt, I turned around and I said, "Oh, you fucking tramp." And one of his teammates goes, "What the fuck are you going to do about it, you fat cunt?" And I couldn't do anything but laugh. I kind of got shocked. I turned around and I was like, a fat cunt? And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "That's a bit harsh, isn't it?" I just couldn't do anything but laugh. Honestly, is the first, now I was probably being a bit harsh calling your man a tramp, but I was honestly taken back a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? But look, first time ever. I've been called a lot of things in my lifetime. A lot. First time I was ever called a fat cunt, so fair play to him for that. It gave me a good laugh, so yeah. Thought that was fucking hilarious. We're just going to get a bit of fodder here now. Food. This is my first proper meal of the day. I didn't actually eat any breakfast. Only reason being, I had training last night, football training, and I had a really carb heavy meal after that when I got home. So I was fine for glycogen this morning going into that workout, completely fine. But I'm going to replenish here now, pile of spuds in this meal for myself. 11 o'clock in the morning, eating spuds. Do you get any more Irish than that? But yeah, so as I'm ready to go for my hurling session now this evening, looking forward to that. I'm going to do a big fucking stretch down. What would you call it? Stretching before a warm up or before a workout, because it's not a warm up. You're just stretching. Stretch up, but usually you say stretch down after a workout. So it's not a stretch down either. I don't know. I'm going to do some stretching before my next workout, before my next training session. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. I'm going to go stretching before hurling training.
Loud noises!
And I'll talk to you then, because I have a fuck ton of work to do. I'm going to get all that done. I have a call at 12 o'clock. So yeah, look, I'll talk to you when I'm stretching. Sound, lads. So as I'm getting ready to go train here now, I know I said I was going to talk to you during the stretches, but then I can't be arsed. So I'm going to end the video here, but what I want to know is, I had a brainwave, big brainwave. Let me know what you think. Should I make a vlog? We're in a county final of the hurling. Should I make a vlog of the day of the county final? I think that would be brilliant, but am I kind of jinxing it? Do you know what I mean? Like, am I kind of thinking we're going to win, or I don't know, is it kind of foreshadowing something? It kind of makes me nervous. Should I make it? Shouldn't I make it? Will it have an effect on the result of the game? Let me know. But anyway, this is over. Subscribe. There's more coming. I'm also going to start making educational videos on here, like maybe 4 or 5 minute long videos, just going through a certain topic, going through a certain thing in the gym or about nutrition or whatever. So look out for those as well, lads. Thank you. See you in the next one.